Hello, good morning and welcome back to Coffee and Card round 20, week 2. Hoping that the tech is working okay again. Had another little practice actually before this morning because it's been a whole week since I did it, and I don't know about you, but if I'm not doing something like regularly, I forget how to do it. So I hope it's working. Please leave me a comment and let me know that it's working. Hi, let's see who's on. Hi, Lorraine. Good morning, Julie. Hi, everyone. Good crafting weather today. Absolutely dull and damp. Absolutely. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Anne. Hi, Fiona. Oh no, you're just waiting to get it. Oh gosh. Oh dear. Hi, Val. Hi, Jill. So please do let me know that I am working, that it's working okay. I'm still a little bit, working well. Val says it's working well. Okay. So I'm actually at home today. Loud and clear, Wendy. Loud and clear. I'm actually at home today with my nice, I've got a flat white today. And I'm in my craft room. We've had a little bit of a sort out over the last 2 weeks, and we've created a crafty Lego room. So it's going to be like a joint room, but it's going to be more crafts and Lego. But yeah, obviously you can see here the shelves have got nothing really in them because I need to bring things home. I've got a 5x5 cube unit. All this stuff here is Craig's Lego that's going to be housed in some of the other units that you won't be able to see when I'm live. So we'll have nice crafting things. And behind me, there's a little bookcase here that will have my stamp sets on. So I've been sorting. Oh, hi, Lisa. Perfect weather for crafting. It's raining the rain in Spain. Is it falling mainly on the plane? Yeah, new setup. So I'm here in the new room, which is really rather exciting. And I was at home yesterday and I did lots of stuff. I'm at home today because I'm having my hair done. Got the old grey roots showing. So having the greys covered up today. So yeah, it's quite exciting. I have a lot of sorting out to do. Craig doesn't have that. He actually mainly collects vintage Lego from the 1970s and 80s, which he kept most of his when he was a child. And so it collects like sort of the old Lego City stuff from that era. So he's going to set it all up and he's going to put it on a board and we're going to put it under the bed and things like that. So yeah, because he likes his Lego, because it's his Lego is his crafting. It keeps him yeah, it's a bit of mindfulness for him, just like crafting is for myself, for you, things like that. Hi, Kath. Good morning. So please, can you do your thumbs up if you're on YouTube? I'd really appreciate that. That would be amazing. So I'm going to switch the camera around. I've had a bit of a problem. Ladies. Sound's gone because apparently I've chosen to mute myself on my phone. I don't even know how I've done it. Let me see if I can override it. Let me have a look. This is fine when something goes well, but when it's going wrong, yeah, I'm back because apparently on my camera. So let me just talk to you while I try and sort it out. This is quite fun, isn't it? Let me. Right, I'm going to rejoin on my camera. Oh, this is fun, fun, fun. Even though I've had a practice, I've pressed something by accident, obviously. Right, okay. Yep, I know what I've done now. That's fine. Oh. Oh my goodness. Right, I think I've sorted it. Hopefully I've sorted it and you should be able to hear me. Whew, whew, that was a little bit hairy. That was a little bit hairy. Right, let me look at your comments now. Yeah, it's fine. What I've done, when you, Alex, I'll do a little quick explanation, but please tell me that you can hear me now. Brilliant. So what had happened is, when I set this StreamYard up, it's like a broadcast. It's really quite interesting. And I set it up on my laptop, which films me, my face. And then I have to invite myself on my phone. And when I've invited myself, I enter the studio and I've not clicked to allow the microphone, which I did click on my practice. So I've sorted it and at least I know how to fix that. And I know that it could be a problem. But anyway, thank you for bearing with me. And we've done it. And I'm hoping that the image is a little bit clearer today because we're on HD today. Right, so, we're a little bit late setting off with that. So anyway, just a little reminder, I have a strawberry special class on, it's on a Wednesday night. It's the 27th of April, yeah. And it's half price class. These are still in stock. The stamp set and the punch are both £8.50 each. So the class is only 21 collected or 25 posted. And I need to close bookings off for that probably tomorrow, 2 weeks before. So please do let me know and we can make some nice projects together. You will get a bonus of a quarter of a pack of these gorgeous matching papers, yeah, that were part of the celebration, and I'm really looking forward to doing that. It is a class that will be on YouTube. I will be online chatting away, but it will be pre-recorded. Morning, Maria. So anyway, that's that closes it closes on Wednesday this week. Also, I have my online new catalogue launch and buy one get one free sale for my customers. So it's just £5 to take part, which covers me sending your catalogue out to you and a couple of make and takes. That means a couple of simple cards that we're going to make. It does take place on Zoom, but the buy one get one free sale takes place on a special Facebook group that I have rejigged from the last buy one get one free sale that I did. So I have only got 6 people booked on to my launch morning at the moment, so I'd love to get a few more booked on. That is on Wednesday the 30th of April, which is technically before the catalogue goes live. It doesn't go live until Tuesday the 3rd of May. And what I'm hoping to do then is share all the new things with you, share a lot of the new things with you. And then over the weekend, you can decide what purchases you want to make and submit those on the Thursday, on the Tuesday. But I will share more information about that within the group and on the Zoom when we actually do that. I'm doing it online for a number of reasons, but I'm going away, or we're going away, and we want to isolate before as well. Yeah, did not say Saturday the 30th. Yeah, I've probably got my dates wrong, but it is Saturday the 30th. All the dates are correct on my events page, and you can find those here. There we go. Yeah, I should have that ready, Wendy. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah. Right, okay, so this is the catalogue. I'm afraid I can't show you any more of the inside. I'm only allowed to show you the front cover until it's live. I can send them out to you. I will be sending them out before the event. I have got all my new catalogues. I got my pre-order yesterday, so if you would like to see a few bits, then I could share some at the end. Right, let's crack on with what we're supposed to be doing. And this is today's card. And it is, we're going with the greens today. And it's, again, the projects in this course are quite simple because the papers do a lot of the work for us. Okay, and the piece of paper that, Lorraine, I need to sort out with you about the pebbles. So if we contact each other, I can sort that out with you. So the paper that we're going to use today is this one. And if you need to find it, it's pink on the back, it's polished pink. And I just love this. It reminds me of that saying, red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Or pink sky, or whatever you used to say. But I'm going to cut it off so we don't sort of use this yellow bit. We're going to use mostly the trees here, the greenery at the bottom. So you need to find that piece of paper. And then you have a little scalloped die cut, and you may have to poke some of these little bits out from the holes. This was cut for you from some other paper, some offcuts, so everybody could have slightly different on that. And we're going to stamp the sentiment on that just for a little bit of added interest because it's got a little sort of mottled pattern. Then you should have your soft succulent card base and then a piece of basic white that's going to go inside your card. So I didn't, when I originally made it, I didn't do an inside, but I've done that for you. Okay, so let's grab my trimmer. It's just, I'm just getting used to where everything is in my new little place. And what I'm going to do is I want to use all of the green. So I'm just going to check my measurements because I made this quite some time ago. Yeah, I thought it was that. I'm going to pop it in this way and I'm going to cut this at 9.7. 9.7 centimetres. So pop it in that way and cut it at 9.7 centimetres. Okay. And what I can do... No, I'm not leaving my other place, Fiona. I haven't got room. I just that I needed some... We needed our lounge back. I had boxes of craft stuff sort of tucked away here and there and things. And this room wasn't really... It was just a dumping ground. So we needed to organise a bit more. I will be using my other place for like some small classes and for packing. I've not got the room to like pack orders and stuff here, but it's nice to stay at home and craft. So I'm just going to share with you, that was the measurement, okay? And that's handy that I can do that. So we're cutting it at 9.7, okay? And then probably I'm just thinking, yeah, I'm thinking the best way to do this. Why have you not made it easy, Julie? Okay. Right. And then what I'm going to do, so it's 9.7 and it needs to be by 14. So I'm going to turn it upside down and cut it to 14. And there's a reason why I'm doing this. So let's take that off. And then, oops, I put 114. So then it's 14. Now, I'm going to show you why I've done that. What you have here then is we've created the piece of paper and we know it fits perfectly across here. Yep. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to then do this nice little effect where we cut it into sort of strips and it looks like tiles. These two pieces are both 3 centimeters, so that's 6. But this piece we're going to chop a bit off. So I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. Now, what we could do, we can stamp the birds and the trees now, but I actually, when I made it, I cut the strips first and then sort of pushed them back up together and then stamped. So I'm gonna do that. Or should I cut it? Do you know what? I'm gonna have a go at doing it, stamping it first and then cutting it. But if you want to do it the other way, you could cut the 3 strips off first and then cut the end piece. Anyway, I'll show you what I'm going to do. Right. Gosh, I can't make a decision today, it seems. I'm going to take this bird stamp, and I love the bird stamp, and I'm using Wishing You So Much Happiness, and then I'm also using the trees. And I've got my blocks at the ready. And I am going to use, for the birds and for the trees, I'm going to use Evening Evergreen. Okay, you've gone quiet on me. Have I confused you with everything? Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually eyeball the one that I did before and think, right, the birds are about there. I'm going to look at where they are above the section. I'm just looking for that little tufty bit, yeah? And I'm going to stamp them above that tufty bit. Like that. You could actually even do you know what? I might do another set of them. Let's go. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do another set so they're going up like that. And then I'm going to take my trees and I'm going to stamp these over here. Because I know I'm going to be cutting through them and it's going to look really quite a nice effect. And then I'm going to come down and make these a little bit lower. And stamp them there. Okay. Just yeah, what I might do is if I've got a spare piece of paper, I might see if in this pattern, I'll see if I can show you the other way of doing it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these in my trimmer and I'm going to use the 3 centimeters here. So I'm going to cut at 3 and then at 3 again. Okay, and then this piece is a little bit too wide because we need to allow room for the gaps. So I'm just checking and I think 7.2 should do it. Now obviously you need to do it from the other end because we don't want to cut the birds off and ruin the sort of optical illusion. Yeah, so let me show you how this is going to piece together. So that's going to go there. And then we have the birds like that. And then we have the other birds like that. And that will end up like that. Now, let me see if I've got another piece of the paper. Because I have got more than... Oh, I have. We're in luck. So I'll show you quickly the other way of doing it. So we'll cut it to 9.7. So this is an alternative way of doing it. And then we'll cut 3 off, 3 centimetres, another 3, and then I'm going to cut this to 7.2. And then what we can do is you can piece them together on your workspace like that, but you want to make sure that they are accurate. Oh, that's something dropped down the back of my desk. Never mind. So you want to make sure that they're pushed together. Yeah, can we see that? Give me a yes, Julie, if that makes sense, please. So I'm going to grab my ink pad. I'm going to stamp this here. Thanks, Fiona. And then I'm going to stamp this over here, and I'm in between. I can see that I'm in between, like that. And then grab the birds. It's quite good to do your tree first, actually, because you can see where to do the birds now. I'm just going to do one lot for this, and then ta-da, you can split them up like that. So I've ended up with 2 now for this design. So if you did it that way, then I'm going to pop these on. And you can see exactly where the join is, you're not guessing. So there's the 2 ways of doing it differently. Okay, so I might go with this one. You're all saying yes, Julie. Okay. Now, what I like to do when I'm gluing things down and I need precision is open up my card so it's flat. And I like to pop them in place and think, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with how it looks. I'm happy with the gaps. Like that. And then I'm going to just pick one off and pop it on. Just sticking down with glue with Tombow. Got 16 of you lovely folks watching this morning. I don't know if that means, I said this last week, I'm not sure if that means on Facebook and on YouTube combined. I'm not sure of that. Most people are watching on YouTube, I think, which is great for me. Hi Jane, don't worry. Welcome. Yeah, it's just a different way of doing it, Wendy. I suppose everybody's different, and I do this coffee and card session every Tuesday, Jane. I've been doing it for 2 years now, actually, and I offer a course of cards for my ladies. Okay, so there we have, and I'm saying for my ladies because my customers are mostly ladies. Okay, there we have the design of with the cut down papers. Now we have got this piece here. You've got this, and we're going to stamp on there saying wishing you so much happiness. On the original, I have stamped in Blackberry Bliss when I was designing because there was a little bit of pink in the background there, but I didn't tell anybody that they needed to have Blackberry Bliss, so I'm going to stamp in Basic Grey because it is my go-to ink. have got a bit of ghosting behind that, but hopefully it won't. Oh, that's rather nice. Wishing you so much happiness, which I think is a lovely... Oh, thanks, Fiona. It helps me if you watch it on YouTube because, and this is a little bit, I don't really like saying this, but it does help me because I do get paid a tiny bit by YouTube. So if you watch on YouTube, I will get some pennies for today. And I am talking pennies. But it just does help things and does help me. So that's rather lovely. And then what I'm going to do is grab some foam pads. So pop some foam pads. This is why I chose to do it on YouTube, because I find it very accessible for people. And I'm going to pop this down here. Now, the handy thing about these, this die is you can line up your scallops and it helps you to decide if it's straight or not. And then you should have in your pack, I didn't actually go through it, you should have some of my favourite linen thread. Okay. I prefer basic grey. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a practice bow. So please don't think I'm going really fast and I'm not, because I want to see how much twine I need. Don't need, okay. And I can't remember how I've cut it for you, whether I've cut you 2 pieces or whether I've just done you 1 long piece, because it was a few weeks ago that I packed these. So what I'm going to do is I've got 2 pieces the same length, and if you can see from the original card, it's a double bow that I've tied together, because I sometimes think that one little piece of linen thread looks a little bit piddly. Am I allowed to say that? So we've got 2 laid together, and I'm going to do a loop and another loop. It's quite the tricky thing. If you've got one of those bow makers, you can use, oh man, I'm making a hash of this, and then you cross them over and push both loops through. And we end up I thought that was going to take me 25 attempts, but actually you end up with a lovely little double bow. And then that I'm just going to pop, you can pop it so you can see the knot, you can pop it so the knot's underneath and sort of like the little tails. Oh, I'm looking for my glue dots and I've moved them. So glue dots are really good for something like this. And I'm going to pop that under there like that. And that's going to be like that. So we now need to do the inside. What's that? That's grey. What I think I'm going to do for the inside is just to, because I know that I've inked it up in this colour already, I'm just going to grab my Evening Evergreen ink pad. And I'm just going to do a little tree here in the corner, bottom left. Like that there. Just a little token. You could actually line them up, couldn't you? Oh man, I'm now thinking, should I do a whole load? Oh, let's go for it. Let's see what they look like. See if I can get them lined up. Oh, not bad. Let's take the paper bag that came with this. Oh, I like that. Bit of a tree overload, but and pop that inside. I've got some a little forest. Well, I thought I wouldn't be able to do the bow, but I did it. Under pressure. There we have the inside of the card and the front of the card. So that's today's creation. Got the two of them there, so you can see it just looks a little bit different. I've got different paper. You'll probably find that the little die cut might be on a different colour to mine. It was all, I had to cut them all from scraps of the paper, obviously. So yeah, Val says smashing card. Thanks, Val. Thank you. And Kath loves it. So let me, so far. Now, I don't know if you're on Instagram, and I keep going on about this, but I am sharing some little videos on Instagram. They're called Reels for anybody who is not an Instagram sort of guru. I'm trying to become one. Thank you, Jane. I love it too. So I have, last week I did share. So what I do on Instagram is I choose a product, and then I do 5 cards, 5 quick makes, and I do them over 5 days every morning for 5 days, 5 mornings. I will show you the last 5 weeks of cards. Bear with me, because they're all here in my little box of tricks. Okay. So if you are on Instagram, please head over and follow me at the Paper Haven. But these are the cards that I shared. Really quick makes on Instagram, because I wanted to highlight that these papers, and this is all with the Pansy papers and the Biggest Wish stamp set. And since I've been doing these videos, I have sold a couple of the Biggest Wish stamp sets because people have realised that they need it. I know Fiona's a fan of it, but the papers are reduced to £6.45. And these are some really simple cards. And I do sometimes put dimensions on, so they're really quick videos. But some of these designs are actually on my channel already. This one is from a stamper stack I did last year. So that's a little bit about Instagram. So that's last week's card that we did. This is this week's card that we've just done. And then I need to find next week's for you. This is going to be next week's. A very, very easy make, actually. But we're going to cut out the centre of this and layer it up. And I'm going to do that with my trimmer and show you how to get the best out of that. I love this. It reminds me a little bit of Alaska, does this card. You tied the bow. Oh, let's celebrate that by sharing it on screen. Lorraine loves the card, and she tied the bow first time. That deserves an extra biscuit with your cup, Lorraine. Fiona's an absolute fan of the Biggest Wish stamp set. Oh, and Val has made last week's card into an Easter card. So yeah, this card reminds me of a bit Alaska or a bit Scandinavian. You know, it looks a bit like Scandinavia. That's just my my thoughts. It's a nice card. Thank you, Fiona. So that's next week's. Okay, now I'm hoping to do some more videos. I've got some more card ideas with the products that we've used today, And this is one I shared on my reels that I was talking about. So you should have an extra piece of the paper left from today's. And this is another card that I've made, similar, but I've done it a different way up. So I'm going to do a quick video. I might try and film that ASAP while I've got all the stuff out. Actually, that would make a lot of sense. And I'm going to, because these cards have been quite quick cards, I'm going to upload some bonus cards for you. Okay. So yeah, look out for those. I'll upload some bonus cards. So I think I've gone through everything today. What I'm going to try and do is switch the camera back around so I can say bye to you. So let's see if yes, oh, hopefully it's worked and I've moved back onto my voice here and you can see me in person again. Please tell me that that's worked. I think it has. I can see me. Hopefully you can. Oh, I could check on YouTube myself. Yeah, I can see me. So yeah, thank you for, yes, I got it to work better, but at least I now know if I ever forget to do that or do it wrong, I know I can get myself out of that situation. So thank you for bearing with me with the technical little problem I had, but at least I didn't have to restart the whole thing. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that I was going to have to like restart and do a new session. So I hope you like the new way of doing it. We're probably going to try it for paper crafts and piano on Thursday. We can't do that up here. I'll have to move downstairs. So we'll see how it goes. But I've kept you for 37 minutes now. If you are interested in any of the products, then please do drop me an email at julie@thepaperhaven.co.uk. I should have that as a little banner going across. I think you can do that. I might do that next time. But in the meantime, have a lovely rest of your day. I'm looking forward to hairdresser coming this afternoon. And we will see you on Thursday evening for Paper Crafts and Piano. So thank you for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye.